At 0123 on April 26, 1986, the reactor of Power Block 4 of Chernobyl NPP is destroyed following a series of thermal explosions. The resulting radioactive cloud moves across the European part of the USSR, Eastern Europe, and the consequences of the disaster are so serious that the government is forced to begin evacuating the residents of nearby towns and villages. A 30-kilometer exclusion zone is created to stop residents from returning to the contaminated area. Despite the disaster, the Chernobyl NPP continues to operate. The existence of a power station, as well as the fact that the area is no longer inhabited, leads the Council of Ministers of the USSR to set up on June 11, 2006. The exclusion zone lights up with a flash of blinding light as clouds can be seen evaporating in the sky. After a moment of complete silence, the peal of thunder shakes the ground. Most of the government forces guarding the perimeter are killed instantly. 2008. Scientists are still unable to explain what happened. Rare expeditions into the zone usually end in tragedy, with survivors telling stories of mutated animals. According to various estimates, by 2010, the zone is home to between 100 and 300 unknown individuals. They call themselves stalkers and make their living by collecting anomalous formations known as artifacts, which they sell for 2011. Despite military cordons, the stalker phenomenon is growing in numbers. However, stalkers travel primarily around the zone's edges, with the center remaining terra incognita. 2012, a stalker called S.T.A.L.K.E.R solves the secret of the brain scorcher, a man-made emitter that had blocked the way to the center of the zone for years. After the brain scorcher is disabled, all stalkers rush for the center of the zone. Some in hopes of finding a treasure trove of artifacts. Others in the government decides to launch a large-scale military operation. Operation Fairway, as it came to be known, involves using maps of anomaly fields to maneuver helicopters to the CNPP. Despite meticulous preparation, the operation is a failure, and none of the helicopters return from the mission. Major S.T.A.L.K.E.R, a USS special agent, is sent into the zone to investigate the disappearance of the helicopters. Disguised as a stalker, equipped with a regular assault rifle, 2 weeks' worth of supplies, and a radio to communicate with HQ, the Major begins his journey towards the center.
Hi. Hello and welcome to the most scuffed imaginable intro to S.T.A.L.K.E.R Call of Pripyat. It's me, your boy, and your nomad. I have no idea what happened there. And I think we're on the wrong difficulty setting, so let's change that right now. Yeah, let's go on to veteran difficulty. We don't want that ugly old mini-map. Well, yeah, welcome back to first episode of the new series. S.T.A.L.K.E.R Call of Pripyat is the final of the original 3 S.T.A.L.K.E.R games to come out. And whereas Clear Sky was a real slog, I have very fond memories of Call of Pripyat, although I never played with the current mod we're using, which is Gunslinger. We've got several points of interest to go and investigate immediately, but I think for this first episode we're just going to make our way to the Skadovsk. It's just over there. So yeah, we're playing with Gunslinger mod, which was in development for several years before finally coming out. Long after, sadly, Call of Chernobyl had come out and kind of revolutionized the whole S.T.A.L.K.E.R sort of modding landscape. And since Gunslinger only originally came out for Call of Pripyat, it just kind of, you know, went nowhere. So I never played it when it first came out, and this was my first time. I followed its development kind of obsessively, and then never played it because I'd already moved on by the time it came out. And like after years of playing Call of Pripyat with Sigurus mod, SGM, Misery and so forth, I was ready for something new, you know, new maps and so on that we could get with the Call of Chernobyl mod. That's the sawmill over there, I think. We're not going to go there just yet. I notice we need to be heading, if we're going to go to S.T.A.L.K.E.R, we basically need to be going this way. I notice we've got no armor whatsoever, so I want to be careful and not get into like too sketchy a situation. I'm going to try and avoid fights if I can for now, and see if we can maybe see there are zombies there. This whole area is usually crawling with zombies, and it's just, you know, it's not worth getting too entangled, I don't think. I'll drop a link to Gunslinger in the description. And after installing Gunslinger, I went into its folder and used the updater, and then installed the unofficial English language pack, the I want to say it's Absolute Nature default version, and a bunch of other optional mods that come kind of pre-packaged. Or not pre-packaged, but you can download them. There's one of our helicopters already, right? No way. Oh, it is. It's right next to the swamp. We're not going to go there first, though. We're not going to go there first. That one looks pretty easy to get to, though. Let's make our first port of call. It should be that way, I think. Yep. It's going to take me a while. It's been a while since I've been here. It's going to take me a while to reorient myself. Something over there. I can't quite see what. Looks like dogs or boars or something. Yeah, they're gone. And I'm going to try and play a bit more carefully, a bit slower paced, a bit more kind of... We're going to stop and smell the coffee, you know? That's a thing, I'm sure. When we go through Call of Pripyat. I was kind of rushing through Clear Sky because, to be brutally honest, I wasn't really enjoying it, but... Here, I think... I might take that footbridge over there. Here, I think we can afford to be slow and be sensible and try not to make it a quick save, quick load simulator. I'm not entirely sure how the audio will be for this first episode, but I'll adjust things as we go. Okay, we're going to keep going this way, and I think over this hill we should see... I think that might be the burned farmstead up there. You can just see the tops of. Is that right? Yeah, burned farmstead. Got to say already, I absolutely love how the weapons look. But that's Gunslinger's whole thing, and it has very in-depth weapon modding from what I remember. Lots of like swapping out parts and components, not maybe quite on the level of Escape from Tarkov, but pretty good. I mean, that's what I know from seeing the preview videos many years ago. I believe there's currently a version of this mod being ported over to Lost Alpha, which is a version of S.T.A.L.K.E.R Shadow of Chernobyl that was rebuilt from kind of beta and alpha code and releases of the engine, you know, that had like lots of old and cut content in them. There are quite a few YouTube videos showing, and like that mod has been out for a while, Lost Alpha, but having a port of Gunslinger would really kind of up the overall quality. So I'm very much looking forward to that. And I'm hoping that at some point after I finish this series, I'm going to keep making new series, but generally with a kind of horror / survival / you know, kind of immersive sim. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. An emission already? And I'd like to do Lost Alpha Gunslinger if I can. We got an emission. We should be safe in the Skadovsk though. Let's go that way. I don't know how toxic the water is in Gunslinger. Oh. All these little strange beeps and clicks, by the way, if you're not familiar, those are tied to the minimap, which we have disabled, and basically it kind of tells us when we're entering the vicinity of other people. You guys okay down there? It's fine. You guys want to get inside if you can. Bro, seriously, don't hang around out here, it's not safe.
Hey, stop that.
Hey, what's up? Alright, let's hold here for a second. I think those guys are going to die. Well, they won't die. They'll probably turn into zombies, which is no bueno. Ooh, I will take. What's this? Energy drink. Nice. Can I take? Oh, it's interesting. There's like a whole... Ooh. How does that work then? There's like a whole little UI element for grabbing things. Okay, that seems okay.
I'm listening.
Hey, bro. Ah, snag. Stalker, you want to get paid? What's the job? I hid some loot in an old car. An earthquake hit and the car fell underground. I checked. The car still seems to be within reach. I know there are mutants there. You know, Snorks. I ain't even scared of controllers, but those Snorks just too creepy. Bro, listen, I just lost like a 16-hour Iron Man run on Twitch to a freaking Snork, so I know exactly how you feel. Get hold of the container with the security lock. We'll split the loot fair and square. Alright, I'll think about that. We're not going to get it right now.
Howdy ho.
Listen up. Sultan wants to see you.
Yeah, well, Sultan can see my nuts if he wants. I don't deal with bandits, bro. All of Pripyat's weird. The bandits by default are not hostile, even though they're still bandits. You know. The hell is that? Sounds like we got some. Oh. Alright, well, we made it through the emission anyway. We managed to get somewhere safe, so that's good. This is our little sleeping pod, or like where people like to chill. And then there is... Ooh, I can't take my knife out, but this is like a little storage room, so we got a chest here. And so we're starting off with this slightly busted baby AK. An honorary modernized Makarov pistol. Received as a reward for successful execution of highly dangerous state orders, as well as valor and courage in the line of duty. Interesting. And then we've got like a bunch of like miscellaneous stuff, some bandages, some med kits, a little anti-radiation drug, that kind of thing. But the lack of armor, the absolutely trashed Sunrise suit, is a big problem. Okay, we managed to survive that. Hey, did you guys make it inside okay? Let's go and have a look outside. I'm curious. If there are corpses out there, we can maybe get some loot. No? Okay. So yeah, I don't really want to do any super dangerous quests right now to begin with, but I know there are options, like there's a cave nearby where we can like
Listen up.
find a
Sultan wants to see you.
find a suit and so on, but we got to be careful what we try and get involved in.
Hello.
Hey.
What brings you to our humble vessel?
You new here? That's right, you'll settle in soon enough. Zone is a tough teacher. I'm Beard the bartender. Got any questions? What's life like here? It's a broad topic. That's a what do you think about the bandits? But it's like this, I got nothing against them on board the Skadovsk, because as long as they act decent. After all, you don't meet total douchebags all that often. Some of them are actually former stalkers. Who knows? One of the poor bastards might actually decide to give up the crook business before he catches a bullet. Life is full of surprises. Well, okay, what do we do here? Step ashore from the Skadovsk to explore the terrain, search for artifacts, shooting back at anything and everyone who comes rushing at them. They come back to get drunk, talk trash, enjoy some R&R before the next raid. Though when the mission hits, it's quite a different scene. That's when we all sit tight and remember those who didn't make it to cover in time. Okay. What can I buy from you? Just some food. Okay. Nothing special. Got a job for me? Got a little something. Last night, stalkers saw a kind of weird glow at the dredging station. Too weird even for these parts. Why don't you go check it out? Okay. Make sure to watch yourself. I'm warning you, place is full of radiation. Don't forget your meds. Well, we haven't really got any anti-rads right now, so... we'll have to keep that in our pocket.
Pop in if you find any artifacts and we'll see what we can do.
Yeah, alright, Pog. Who are you? Or like Fang. I have a question for you. Do you know anything about the crashed helicopters? Saw one myself, didn't look like it crashed, it wasn't flying good, swinging from side to side. Landed on a plateau in the south of Zaton. Interesting to see if anyone survived. If anyone knew a way to get up there. Actually, I heard Noah from the Psycho Barge might know. Find out how to get there from Noah. Interesting. Anything else? No? Okay. Alright. Just going to talk to all these guys real quick. I have a question for you. Anything about the crashed helicopters? One stalker told me he saw several military helis get into some trouble, saw the engine on one light up, and then it went straight down into a swamp full of anomalies. I think we saw that one. You better get up there easy enough, but the swamp itself is a nightmare. It's no place for humans, believe you me. Okay. That sounds like a hell of a fight outside. Hey. Pilot, perhaps you need a guide, show you all the anomalies, keep you safe. Where can you tell me? Where can you take me? To Yanov Station, and then back. I'd rather know one route than claim to know many. Interesting. What the hell is going on upstairs? Let's go take a look. We can get outside up here if I remember rightly. But we can't draw our guns, so like... Hello. There's a dead boar down there. Another one down there. Okay. Well, upstairs there are more guys. Let's go and just meet the locals. Like, this is Nimble, I think. Yeah, hi, I'm Nimble. People come to me for unique weapons, rare models, prototypes, unique shooters, stuff like that. Plus elite equipment, the latest modifications of protective and combat suits. I check every item personally, so quality is guaranteed. Let me place an order, just see what you got. Like, how much for a sniper weapon? For you, I can get the best for only 20 grand. You have to pay me 4 grand in advance. Okay, so we know what kind of prices we're looking at. Answer any questions for me? Tell me about yourself. That's way too much. I don't care. I don't care that much, mate.
Hey, bro.
Shut up. And then this guy would be Owl.
So, you got anything new?
Hey, need goods, information? Maybe you want to sell information. Got any work for me? I need information from the mercenary camp. It's not as hard as it sounds. Tell me. Some kind of mercenaries appeared at the processing station. I'm dying to know what they're cooking. Sneak into their camp, dig up whatever information you can. PDAs, paper documents, bring me whatever you find. It's nothing but kid stuff if you keep it quiet. I know where that place is and it is crawling. I'll take the quest. What kind of stuff can you trade? Ooh, here we go.
I got a question for you.
The hell is all this stuff? Shotgun. What's it? A Winchester pump action shotgun? 3,900. We got 2,500. We could maybe buy ourselves a new suit. Banner jacket 800. Yeah, we could afford something. Artifact detector 800. That would probably be worth it as well. But none of these have particularly good characteristics. Maybe we could just buy like a baby leather jacket. At least it would have impact resistance, you know? Which I think is what we need against like mutant attacks. So I might take that. You might be thinking, well, then yeah, that's a dumb idea. You can get freebie suits quite easily, but let's try and not metagame too much.
Get on out of here.
Don't talk to me like that. Got a job? No more? Okay, fine. What did you guys want? Hello. Dude, have you seen this guy Magpie? Know him? If you come across that scumbag, feel free to put a bullet in his head or tell me where we can be found. We'll make it worth your while. Interesting. What's he done to hurt you? Comes up to me, says he can't get his loot. Because of controller, my crew was one man short. Our Pathfinder Danilo was off to track bloodsuckers to that lair. We decided to help Magpie get his loot. Took him hunting with us. All he had to do was keep a lookout. And the bastard ran away, taking his loot, pocketing ours too. It was a hell of a surprise when the Chimera showed up. Galamata, for one, had no time to react. I mean, who would? Instead of hunting our game, I ended up defending my crew. In the end, I wounded the Chimera, but it managed to rip Crab a good one and made off. We lost a full week of prep. If I see Magpie, I'll be sure to let you know. I'll make it worth your while. I'll pluck his feathers real good. Alright, cool. Get well soon, bro. You alright? I mean, you look fine to me. Still got all 4 limbs attached. Head seems to be mostly there. Good stuff. That's my diagnosis anyway. Who are you? He doesn't want to talk to me. Ooh, there's freebies. Ooh, meds. I take.
What's up? You wounded or suffering from radiation?
Neither. Tremor, I'm listening. Tell me about yourself. I'm a medic, a trained brain surgeon. What else would you like to know? Can exercise a hypothalamus or laser precision? Excise, sorry. But I haven't had any such orders in the zone. Here I'm just a physician, one of many who knows his trade well. Okay, cool. Can I buy anything? Could buy some more anti-rads. How much are these? 350? I'm not paying that. Get the hell out of here, dude. I'd rather die of radiation poisoning.
Goodbye.
See you later. Yeah. Hello. Got else? Hello. Would you like to earn some cash? Help our camp? Sure. What kind of job? Here's the deal. Several stalkers have gone missing. No one has heard anything about them, but just the other day they found one body. No signs of violence, but it was bled dry. Trimmer, that's the guy we just saw upstairs, searched the body. He can give you more details. Anyway, it's got to be bloodsuckers. I talked to Danila, the hunter, and he went off in search of their lair. I haven't seen hide nor hair of him since. Well, shit. What do I need to do? I have to find their lair and hopefully track down Danila. The job ain't pretty, but I'll make it worth your while. Sure. It marked 2 places to check. I uploaded one of the coordinates to your PDA. I'm going to go run some errands and check out the other place. I'll let you know what I find. Find the missing hunter. What do you do? I serve and protect. Used to be a police detective. Here I'm the local sheriff. Came here with a beard. Why go deeper if no one knows the road to Pripyat anyway? There's plenty of artifacts here as it is, so we stayed. Cool.
Howdy ho.
Have I talked to you? Yeah, I think I have, right? About that container, yeah, we spoke to that guy.
Hey, bro.
Spoke to this guy. I have a question for you. Ever met a stalker called Magpie? Sure, I have no idea where he is now, though. Okay. Oh, I can just ask around, can I? Okay, none of these guys know where Magpie is. What about you? Do you know where Magpie is? Well, I don't want to ask too many questions here right now. What about this dude? Ever meet a stalker called Magpie? No idea where he is. Okay. What about the crashed helicopter? I got other shit to worry about with 8 choppers. I mean, I bet crashing a heli hurts like hell, but other than that, I don't know what to say. I like this guy. He tells it like it is. I'll see you next time, bro. Alright, a few more questions. Gonta, tell me about yourself. I'm the leader of the hunting crew. We destroy mutants for cash. We also capture them alive for scientific experiments, or if anyone needs an exotic pet. As Trapper used to say, to each animal its own bullet. Tell me about hunting mutants. I'm not the most seasoned hunter, but I can tell you a good bit about animals that run in packs, flesh, boar, blind dogs, etc. Even though a thing or two about bloodsuckers. Tell me about bloodsuckers. They're expert hunters with excellent disguises. When they're camouflaged, you can barely see them. If you're hunting a bloodsucker, try to startle it. You can see it better when it's on the move. Remember, a bloodsucker will try to sneak up behind you and move its feelers around your neck. That's some crazy shit. If you're unlucky enough to run into a few bloodsuckers, always watch your back. Okay. Alrighty. And then there's Cardan, who's the mechanic here. And I'm curious to see what kind of upgrades we can put in this gun.
Howdy.
Hey, man. He says, a wise choice, my friend. A wise choice, my friend. Got to keep your gun in mint condition. If you got a bottle or two on you, I can make it upgrade galore in here. Want a parachute sewn to your shotgun? I can do that. Okay, got any work for me? I need tools, but no time to go look for them. I'll keep an eye out for some tools. Pog. Alright, so repair modifications. If we have a look at the baby AK, barrel adjustment, that's just a standard, but I thought there were more cosmetic attachments. That's just parts or whatever. Handguard replacement, new handguard with multiple Picatinny rails to install additional types of sights. So I don't know if that would actually cosmetically change the weapon, but I think it does. Oh cool, we can put a flashlight or a laser. Okay, this is cool. Lasers and flashlights. I love weapon lights and lasers. That's like extremely my thing. I wonder if we can swap them in and out as well for free, maybe. What's this? 45 round magazines. That's Pog. Black, brown. Oh, cool. And like cosmetic color changes as well. I really like that. 60 round magazine too. And they're not that expensive, like 500 rubles. Not that I'm going to pay it. Tritium sights 500. Recoil pad 1000. Anatomical pistol grip 900. What's this? Dovetail mount. Does it take suppressors? Don't know. But that's really cool. So, okay, that's really awesome. And I presume, yeah, tritium sights, polymer magazine, threaded barrel replacement. So I don't know if these are some are mutually exclusive or what, but interesting stuff. And I look forward to exploring that in more detail. Let's see what kind of stuff Owl sells. He should be selling ammo and stuff, and we do need ammo, I think. Yeah, there we go. AK ammo. Oof. 1400 rubles for 60 rounds. I can't afford it. How about a shotgun? 2000 for a shotgun. 1638 for a TOS 66. Do we buy a TOS 66? I'm just thinking like a pistol and an AK are not the best option for hunting mutants. And it's almost certain we could find some of these things, but I think I might do it. Although we won't really be able to afford ammo. Is that shotgun shells? That's TT rounds. So wait, he doesn't actually sell... He doesn't actually sell shotgun shells, unless I'm visually challenged. Okay, well. Let's have a look at our PDA. We need to figure out where our next stop will be. We got the dredging station there, but we need anti-res, which we don't have. Or we have like 1 or 2. Stalker called Noah knows the path onto the plateau, but we want to get a bit of gear first. Bring Snagg's container. I know what happens here. We have to go down this hole in the ground, and it's not a good time. We could go looking for these missing hunters. Find the bloodsucker lair. I mean, that doesn't sound like much fun. None of these sound very fun for somebody who's wearing like a broken suit. I might throw this thing in here. I think we can probably repair it if we just get enough money together. So yeah, I think our next stop is gonna be... if we go like, not exactly bloodsucker hunting, but like missing persons hunting, that sounds like it's probably the one with the least combat. Or the least like immediate physical threat. We could also just go and buy an echo detector and just go hunting artifacts to try and make some early game money. I think there are like anomalous pockets. Like I think there's anomalies here. There's one there, boiler anomaly. Again, they all require a certain degree of like environmental protection that we don't quite have. Well, listen, I think I'm going to call this here. I know we haven't really done awfully much, but we're just kind of getting set up and ready to go. And then in the next episode, we can go and get ourselves into some sticky situations. So yeah, I hope you're enjoying things so far. If you want to see the rest of the series, a like and a subscribe goes a long way to helping me as well. You can see live Stalker gameplay almost every day, twitch.tv/EnyoNomad. But yeah, thank you very, very much for watching. Hope to see you again tomorrow for more adventures. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye for now.